Hi, let's learn some basic arithmetic operation involving integers. So once you understand this part, it's actually the same thing apply for non-integers, which means decimal or fraction. They are using the same rules. Okay, I think majority of the student will have no problem for this one. Positive, positive, you get positive. Negative, negative, you get positive. Positive, negative, you get negative. And negative, positive, you get negative. In other words, when the two signs are the same, they generate positive answer. Positive, positive, you get positive. Negative, negative, you get positive. When their signs are different, they will generate a negative answer. Positive, negative, you get negative. Negative, positive, you get negative. But don't get confused. This rules is only applied for multiplication and division. Multiplication and division. This rule is not for addition or subtraction. Let me give you an example. Let's say negative 3 minus 10. If we say negative negative become positive, then 10 plus 3 you get 13. It's actually not correct. Okay, this rule is for multiplication and division, not for addition or subtraction. Okay, for addition or subtraction, if you don't know how to do it, you can try this way. Let me give you an example. Now you have a minus sign, you have a negative sign here and a plus sign here. Whenever you see a negative sign, you think about loss. When you see a plus sign, you think about profit. Now, if you don't know how to solve this one, let me ask you in another way, and you should be able to come up with the answer. Now, a loss of 3 ringgit, a profit of 10 ringgit. So overall, you are incurring a loss or getting profit. You know the answer, right? It's a profit. So how many ringgit the profit is? 10 minus 3, you will get 7. Okay, now let me give you a few more examples so that you understand better how to do this type of questions. Let's say now we have negative 4, negative 5. Is that positive 9? Negative, negative become positive. 5 plus 4 equal to 9? No, it's not correct. Okay. Now let me change this. Let me think this way. You can think this way. This is loss. And this is loss. Loss 4 ringgit. Loss 5 ringgit. Overall, you know the answer. A loss of 9 ringgit. Right? Okay, so how about 5 minus 10. Okay, you don't see any sign here. As I told you in the previous video, if you don't see any sign, it means positive. Okay, it means a positive number here. So this is a profit. This is profit. This is loss. Now, profit 5 ringgit, loss 10 ringgit. Overall, you know the answer. This is a loss of 5 ringgit, right? Okay, let me give you the last one. The last one should be no problem because learned in primary school. This is negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. Okay, the last one will be positive, positive. 6 plus 10. Okay, this one I think it should be no problem, right? 16. Okay, now try to think this way. Whenever you have, this is for addition or subtraction. Whenever you have two numbers, they are different sign. It means one profit, one loss. You want to get the answer, the final answer. We always take the bigger number minus the small number. And then we follow the sign for the bigger number. What do I mean by this? Now look at this one. You got the answer just now, 7. By thinking this way, a loss of 3 ringgit, a profit of 10 ringgit. You got the answer, which is 7. How do we get 7? We're actually taking 10 minus 3, right? We are actually taking 10 minus 3. Now we just focus on these two numbers. Compare these two numbers. Which one is larger? You take the larger number minus a small number. So the larger number is 10. So 10 minus 3. And then the sign always follow the larger number. We actually don't have to write positive, but just for explanation, I will show you a positive sign here. So our final answer we will get positive 7, but we do not write a positive sign in front of a number. Okay, this is how we got the answer just now. So why the sign always follow the larger number? You can think this way. If the profit is more than the loss, so the final answer will be profit, right? Getting a profit. So definitely it's a positive. If the loss, let's say, let me give you one more example. 9 minus 10 in this situation. What is the answer? Okay, don't see any sign here, it means positive. Now, if you don't know how to solve this one, think about this. Profit. And this is loss. Where's the answer? I think it should be no problem now. No problem to solve this one now, right? Okay, profit 9, a loss of 10. Overall, a negative 1. You lost 1 ringgit. The loss is 1 ringgit. So how do we get 1 here? You're actually taking 10 minus 9. And then you follow the sign for the larger number, which is negative. Okay, so some students might be curious why the sign here always follow the larger number. Now, as I told just now, if you have loss and a profit, if the profit is more than the loss, so your final answer will be profit, right? Positive. In this situation, the loss, this is a loss. Now compare these two numbers. This number is larger, right? So it means that loss is more than the profit. So the final answer will be loss, negative. Okay? Now, if you see two numbers, they having the same sign, positive, positive, or negative, negative, we just add up the two numbers and then follow their sign. Why? This is lost 4 ringgit, this is lost 5 ringgit. Eventually, the answer must be still lost, right? Still incur a loss. So you take these two numbers, add up together. How do we get negative 9? 4 plus 5, and then we follow their sign. Okay, negative 9. So how do we get negative 5 just now, this one? Compare this number and this number. Forget about the sign first. Compare these two numbers. Which one is larger? 10 is larger, right? So you take 10 minus 5, always take the larger number minus a small number. Because if one is profit, one is loss, we want to find the loss or the profit, we need to find their difference, right? If the loss is more, your final answer will be a negative sign. If the profit is more, your final answer will be a positive number, which we don't have to write a positive sign in front of positive number, we just need to write the number. Okay, now, for this one, we take 10 minus 5, we get 5, but since the loss is small, so the final answer must be a negative number. Therefore, we will get negative 5. Okay, so don't get confused between this addition or subtraction with this one. This is applied for multiplication and division. Okay, now let's try few more questions so that you understand better how to solve this type of question. Okay, negative 10 minus 5. If you don't know the answer, you can think this way. Loss. When you see a negative sign, think about loss. Now, I changed another way to ask you. Lost 10 ringgit, lost 5 ringgit. You got the answer, right? A loss of 15 ringgit. So how do we get the negative 15? As I told you just now, when you see the two numbers having the same sign, right? You just add up the two numbers. Take 10 plus 5. Because this is loss, this is loss. We add up the total number, we add up the two numbers so that we get the total loss. And then follow the sign, follow their sign. Negative 15. Okay? Now, how about this one? Same thing, if you don't know how to solve it, think this way. Loss, profit. Okay, so a loss of 6 ringgit and a profit of 20 ringgit. So the final answer would be a profit of 14 ringgit, right? So how do we get 14? Same thing. Now this is different sign. This is same sign, right? We add up together, add the two numbers together, and we see these two numbers are different sign. We find the difference. Different sign, find the difference. Same sign, find the sum. Add up the two numbers together and follow their sign. Okay. Find the difference between these two numbers, 20 minus 6, and then follow the sign for the larger number. So this number is larger, it means it's more profit. The profit is more than the loss. So your final answer must be a profit, right? Plus. Okay, this is positive 14, but we don't need to write a positive sign in front of it. It's okay for positive number. You don't have to write a positive sign. It's okay. Now let's look at this one. You don't see any sign here. It means positive, right? So this is profit. This is loss. Profit of 19 ringgit, loss of 10 ringgit. You got the answer, right? Which is equal to 9. How do we get 9? The sign is different, find they are different. Always take the larger number minus the small number. Compare these two numbers. Forget about the sign first. Compare these two numbers. 19 is larger, 19 minus 10. And then follow the sign for the larger number. In this situation, 19 is larger. The sign for the 19 is plus. Look at the sign in front of the number. As I told just now, we don't have to write the plus sign, it's okay. Okay, the answer is 9. How about this one? Same thing, you do not see any sign here, it means positive. Now, again, if you don't know how to solve this one, you can think about profit and loss. This is profit. This is loss. Profit 20 ringgit, loss 30 ringgit. You know the answer, which is negative 10. How do we get negative 10? Again, different sign, find their difference. Find the difference between these two numbers. Take the larger number minus the small number and follow the sign for the larger number. In this situation, the loss is small, so definitely your final answer will be a negative number. Negative 10. Okay, now let's try last one. Okay, different sign, right? Negative and positive. Different sign, find their difference. Look at these two numbers. Which one is larger? 30 is larger. Take 30 minus 20. And then follow the sign for the larger number. Larger number is here, right? The sign for it is negative. Negative. So your final answer will be negative 10. Okay, so don't get confused with this one. This is for multiplication and division. Okay, that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.